do stuff with our bot. So what we're going to be using is this thing called the Jokes API. So just search into your search bar Jokes API and Joke API documentation. You're going to click on that. All right. Now what you want to do is you want to scroll down to try it out, and you're going to blacklist all of these, right? Because we don't want explicit jokes. You're going to leave it in default Ooh, I think we're going to do plain text. Yep, do plain text. Single. We're just going to have single jokes. Amount of jokes 1, and we are going to copy this URL. All right. So now that we have this URL copied, we're going to go in here, and I'm just going to make a new .txt file. We're just going to paste that in. We're going to leave that thing there. We'll get it later. So I'm going to make a new file called jokes.py, and we're going to just go through creating a bot again just to practice. So we're going to import our Discord from .env. Oh, shoot. From .env import load .env. From discord.ext import commands. Import OS, and we're going to import requests. Beautiful. Then we're going to import JSON like we did in the last video, because JSON is going to be how we're accessing some of the data. So now we just load our .env in, we set our token equal to os.get env token. We're going to have our bot.run with our token down here. And then here, intents is equal to discord.intents default. And then intents.message content is equal to true. And finally, we're going to create our bot with bot is equal to commands.bot. Command prefix is equal to $, and intents is equal to intents. Now, I want you to pause the video here, and I want you to try to write a command that just says a pre-created joke, so one that you have. Pause the video now, try to do that. Alright, if you tried that and it worked, or if it didn't work, I would just write is bot.command async define joke, and that is going to be ctx, and then all we're going to do is await ctx.send, and then knock knock, and then whatever your joke is. So now if we were to run this, so python jokes.py, we could $joke knock knock. Perfect. Okay, so now let's get working. So we are going to first write our command. So we're gonna again add bot.command async define joke, just like before, and we're just gonna have the ctx because again we're just sending in the joke. Now what we are going to do is we are just going to call the joke. So how we do that is joke response is equal to requests.get. So requests is a library in Python. It's like Discord is the library that allows us to access Discord. Requests is
recording a video?
Yes, Nolan, I am recording a video.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Guys?
So requests is a library that allows us to access APIs. So we put in a URL, which in this case is going to be this URL right here. We're going to just paste that in, and this URL is now going to be able to access all the things that we need to be able to access. Okay, so now what we can do, because it's just plain text, we'll set our joke. We set it to plain text, but when we do a request, it has a whole request object that we need to then get it out. So the joke is equal to joke response.text. Alright, so now we have our joke. So now we can await ctx.send our joke. Now let's try that. Again, python Nice little joke. She held up 4 fingers. Okay, beautiful. Now, if that's all you want to do, that's great. That is how you access APIs. You request.get to the thing, and you might need to look into the documentation. So if we go to the Jokes API, you can look at this information, see what the notes, read through all this stuff, and it'll help you understand exactly how it works, getting started, wrappers, submit a joke, rate limiting, all this kind of information. You can see dry runs, the number of jokes you can ask for, the ID range, all this kind of stuff to kind of customize what you want to get from the API. But that's not all. We want to use the button information that we did before to create a button that can give us our joke. So let's rewrite our class, or our function here. We're going to set our view equal to our joke caller, which is going to be our button. We're going to set the timeout equal to 30. Then we're going to do our message equal to await CTX send. Click the button to get a joke, and then we're going to set our view equal to the view. Then view.message is equal to message, and then just like before, we await our view.wait, and we await our view.disable all items. And then finally down here, we're going to deal with JSON, and we're going to send our joke. Okay, so let's work on that joke caller implementation now. So set our class joke caller, and we are going to inherit from discord.ui.view, just like all the other buttons we made. Then we're going to write our quick disable all items function. If you don't have that, again, it's going to be async define disable all items with our self for item in self.children item.disabled is true, and then await self.message.edit view is equal to self. And then we have our async define on time out self, which is going to go to none. Await self.message.channel .send timeout, and await self.disable all items. And there we go. Okay, we have those two kind of functions. I'll just close them both so that we don't have to look at them. Down here. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so first, what we need to do is we need to get our button. So we're going to do @discord.ui.button. Our label is going to be equal to get joke. Just like that. Or we're going to make it green, but you can do whatever you want. So equals discord.button style. Button style .success. Beautiful. Now async define joking, and we're gonna do ourself. Our interaction is discord.interaction, and our button discord.ui.button. Beautiful. Inside joking, we are going to send a response. Send interaction.response.send message, and we're gonna let them know that we're grabbing the joke, right? Grabbing joke dot, so that when they click on the button, we'll So you're grabbing joke, because the thing with APIs is that APIs won't go immediately. It's not like in Python where you already have the thing, so just immediately prints it out. We need to access the internet, grab the information, bring it back, and then print it out. So when you're dealing with APIs, it's usually a good idea to use this interaction.response to send message, or do a ctx.send down here to let them know that they're what they're asking for is working and it's in the works, and so they know what's going on. Because you think about it, like when you click a button or you do something on like a website and it shows something up, it's nice, it gives you feedback that what you did worked, and you're not going to keep clicking it even though it's already in the works. So now we're going to do the thing we did before. Joke response is equal to requests.get. We're going to take that. Forgot our quotation marks. Beautiful. And then we're going to set our joke equal to the joke response dot text. Now, the issue with this is that we cannot take this joke and just call it down here to send the joke. That doesn't work because of what we talked about, the scopes of variables in Python. So we're going to have to use our old friend JSON. So what we're going to do, we're going to with open jokes.json. Now make sure to, in here, create a new file, jokes.json. We're going to do curly braces, click enter, and save. So it looks like that. It needs to be opened with those braces like that so that Python can recognize it. With open jokes.json in read mode as f. Our data is going to be equal to json.load f. Then here we're going to set our data joke equal to joke, just like that. And then with open joke.json in write mode as f, json.dump data f indent is equal to 2. Beautiful. Now down here we're going to need to self.stop so we know the button interaction is done. And then final thing is up here we're going to set our joke equal to none, so that every time that we run the button it's going to be a new joke. Alrighty, so this should work, but we need to get it handled down here. So we are going to open up our jokes.json file down here in read mode, set our data equal to json.load f. Then what we're going to do is we're going to await ctx.send the joke is, and then await ctx.send data joke. Alrighty, this should work now. Jokes.py module takes 2 arguments, 3 given. Oh, up here, this is a capital V. Got that wrong. Save that, make sure that's a capital V. Okay. There we go. Now let's call for a joke. Click button to get a joke. Grabbing joke. Ooh. Intent. Oh, I wrote intent. This is supposed to be indent. Indent. Okay. There we go. Now it should work. Click button. Grabbing joke. Ooh. Expecting value. Huh. Did I not save this? Okay. Joke is, today my son asked, can I have a bookmark? And I burst into tears. 11 years old and he still doesn't know my name is Brian. Alrighty. If you want to go into, and you can see here in the JSON, we have the whole joke. that then we can do whatever we want with. So that is the basics of APIs. In the description will be the code for this video if you want to copy it and see how it works. Thank you.